Members of the United Auto Workers Union and the big three automakers, they're at this contract impasse. More than 150,000 employees could hit the picket lines. Union members started voting on whether or not to authorize that walkout. Now, according to the Anderson Economic Group, a strike would result in an economic loss of $500 million per day. Emily Finn live in Detroit right now with the very latest. Good morning.
Hey, Adrienne. This morning, we're outside of GM's Factory Zero, which is an all-electric assembly facility. But the push for EV is sparking some job security fears among union workers who are currently advocating for higher wages and better benefits in their current negotiations with the big three automakers here in Detroit. They're threatening to strike, which could cause billions in economic losses and even hurt small businesses.
I think we have a strong chance that we could strike.
Denise Milanovic was walking out of the United Auto Workers Union Local 182 after participating in the nationwide vote to authorize a strike against the big three Detroit automakers. She works for Ford, who alongside GM and Stellantis are in some tense negotiations to reach a new 4-year labor agreement.
A lot of us, especially the new hires, they can't even afford a Ford vehicle. They can't even buy what they build. Think about that.
Nearly 150,000 union workers will be wrapping up the strike authorization vote today.
There you go. Thank you very much.
With the national results expected to be announced tomorrow. Some of the union's demands include more than 40% pay raises for workers, reinstating cost of living adjustments, ending tiered wage systems, and a 32-hour work week.
When people have to go out and get a second job just to make ends meet and they're exhausted just to do that, that's insane. That's not a way to live. It's stressful. I mean, it takes a toll on the family.
The president and CEO of the National Association of Manufacturers, Jay Timmons, released a statement on the potential strike, calling for a swift resolution to forestall a potentially devastating blow to the economy. According to the Detroit News, back in 2019, a 42-day strike at GM sent the state of Michigan into a one-quarter recession with an economic loss of more than $4 billion. The owner of Detroit's Royal Barbecue Pizza, Julie Chekai, remembers that strike well, as her restaurant took a financial hit when the majority of her union worker customers were no longer on the job.
GM is right close to us, it's right across the bridge, and it was one of our biggest things in the morning during lunch rush, and we're close to them, so they come and eat and go, and it was a big hit. It was a big hit.
Even with the strike's potential impact on her small business, she says the restaurant will continue to support the union workers.
Whatever's best for them, and we will do whatever we can to help them.
And the union workers that we spoke with say that they're feeling pretty confident that they're not going to be coming back into work in just a few weeks when the current contract expires. The union requires 2/3 of their voting members to back the strike in order for the union's president to be able to authorize the work stoppage. He's going to be here in Detroit today hosting a practice picketing event, and our team is going to be there, so make sure that you're staying tuned to NewsNation. We'll be bringing you all the latest details on the union's efforts.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.